Hello, this is LordUg and welcome to Don't Starve, or more importantly, Sorting Spiders. Yeah, a while ago I did a episode called Handling Hounds, where I gave some insight into how hounds worked and the hunting of them and killing of them, etc, etc. It's a bit different now because they've kind of upgraded them since then, so it's a little bit out of date that, but still, it does still count, it is still relevant. Well, I was asked not long ago to do one on spiders, so I thought, yeah, well, why not? So I'm going to. Now, to start with, I'm going to talk about the spider den to start with, but I will also be, of course, I will refer to some things about spiders as I explain it. But let's start off with spider dens, okay? Now, there's three kind of spiders, first of all. The normal spiders, which are black, which I'll show you now. So we have, wait there, I just typed anything out ready. Oops, debug, right, spawn. So we've got the normal spider. It'll be active because it's always dusk, so it will be active instantly. So they're just black. Let me get myself some equipment to fight with, because I'm probably going to have to kill some things. Wood. We'll have a log suit, it'll do. So that's the normal spider, which is active. Let me just get it to whack, because we don't need it in now. I don't want it walking around unless I need it. Now, when a normal spider dies, it'll drop either, as you can see there, spider gland, which is what that is, a silk, or a monster meat. Now, the next kind of spider is a spider warrior, but I'm sure it's underscore. Probably got it right first time. I did. Okay, now a spider warrior is black and yellow. It's got black stripes, and that will jump at you. There you go. And then after a second, when it's tried to bite you, it kind of freezes. It can't attack you again. So that's your time after it's just jumped at you and added an attack. That's your time to go back and start hitting it. Now, when you hit normal spiders and spider warriors for a second, they're stun locked. They can still get maybe one bite in. The warriors can, but mostly they're stun locked. And you can just keep hitting them and they'll die. And they again can drop a spider meat, a spider gland, or a monster meat, spider gland, or a silk. Now, there is a third kind, of course, a spider queen, but we'll be covering her later when I actually talk about the spiders separately. So let's leave it there for now. Now, the number of spiders in a den depends how big the den is, and you've got three sizes to dens. So you've got. I think it's just all one word. Spider den. Okay, so you've got your tier 1 spider den. Now, spider dens come with a webbing around them. That works like a web in real life, a spider's web in real life. If something touches it, the spider knows. And when you step onto the webbing, it slows you down, but the spiders also know that there's something on. Now, when normal spiders will come out to investigate, and by the time they get to the edge of the webbing, if you've moved far enough away, they'll go back into the den. But if you're close enough for them to detect, they'll chase after you. And if you hit one of them while you're close enough to the den to be detected doing it, then the den will send out more spiders to fight you. So let's talk about the three tiers of den. So this is a tier 1. It holds 3 spiders. Now, a den can spawn a new spider every 20 seconds. So if you get all 3 spiders out and you're fighting them longer than 20 seconds, and then you run up and hit the den, another spider will probably come out. But that's just because it took so long that it spawned another. Now, it has 3 spiders in. 2 will usually come out when you hit the den. When you hit the den or if you hit another spider. It has 250 hit points, the den does, and it drops 2 silk. So 2 should come out when I hit this. There you go, 2 more come out. So you've got 3. Now, it spawns quickly, as I said, and now that's it. So they're all dead, and you can just pour into it now. So it has 250 hit points and should drop 2 silk. There you go, 2 silk. Thank you. pick these up. Now, I'm not going to fight a tier 2 because it'll take too long. So let's just get fire staff going. Okay, so the next tier, as I've just said, is Spider Den _2. And that's your tier 2 Spider Den. Now, the webbing's bigger, of course, as you can see. Now, a tier 2 holds 6 spiders. At least one will be a warrior. Now, if you hit the den, 4 spiders will come out. Whereas on the tier 1, only 2 do. On the tier 2, 4 will come out. And it has 500 hit points and will drop 4 silk when destroyed. Now, if you burn it, it doesn't drop any silk. But there's the one spider warrior that I told you would be in there. There we go. Let them just do the thing. And that's the tier 2. And finally, as everybody knows, there also comes up to tier 3. Let me put that over there. There's a tier 3, even more webbing, and it has 9 spiders inside. At least 3 will be warriors. Now, it releases 6 on hit, and it's got 1,000 hit points, and will drop 6 silk and a spider egg, which can be or maybe more than one. And also, as it matures, it can also turn into a spider queen, which we will be looking at later. So let's move away from that, because we don't need to be near it. I'm not going to mess about fighting, it'll take too long. Okay, so let's come down here and let's cover the different spiders. So you've seen the black spiders, they're your normal spiders. Now, a normal spider, interestingly enough, will not go near a campfire if it can help it. It will move away from campfires unless there's a reason for it to go in. Like if it detects food on the floor, then it'll go into the firelight. But usually it'll actually move away from things like campfires. So that's a good thing to remember. Unless you actually sat in amongst a load of dens, then they're going to come in anyway. But if it's just like one, they'll stay away usually if they can help it. The rest about them I've kind of already told you. Well, I'll tell you about the hit points actually. A normal spider has 100 hit points. It does 20 damage, and it will drain 25 sanity a minute. So minus 25 sanity a minute. So that's what that one does. Then you have the Spider Warrior, which jumps, because some people call it jumps, the jumping spider. It spawns in tiers 2 and 3 dens. You'll not see it in tier 1 dens. And it has 200 hit points and, again, 20 damage. But this one drains 40 sanity a minute. Alright? And then finally, I don't need to pause it because it's always dusk. I've just thought to myself, there, quick, pause it before night comes. I just remembered. And then finally, of course, you've got your Spider Queen, which has 1,250 hit points and hits with 80 damage. Now, that is the highest attack by a monster in the game right now. I think the Tree Guardian used to be more, but I think they've brought it down to about 65, something like that, on its highest, biggest setting. But so the Spider Queen is the biggest hitting monster in the game, but she's slow, so you can kite and things like that. The Spider Queen, let's cover the Spider Queen now. She will give birth to a new spider every 20 seconds. And a third of all the spiders she spawns will be warriors, jumping spiders, and she can have up to 16 spiders with her. So around about 5 of them, something like 5 or 6, usually are warriors. When she spawns, she'll leave behind a tier 1 den, which becomes a tier 2 den in about 60 seconds. Now, that doesn't usually happen. In the game, normally, a tier 1 den will not change to a tier 2 for a few days, for I think it's about 5 days or something like that. But because a queen's just left it behind, it takes about 60 seconds and it'll go to a tier 2. The Spider Queen herself will wander for about a day and a half, and if there's no spiders or dens nearby, then she will plant herself into a new level tier 1 den, and then that can build up again, and then move on, leave the den behind, and go and respawn, and go and plant itself somewhere else. So spider dens can actually spread slowly over time. I've given you stats on her, so that's about it for the actual different kinds of spiders. Now we're going to go on to hunting and killing of spiders. Now the best way, of course there's different ways of doing things. If you're not bothered about looting the dens, if you're not after silk or glands or monster meat, you can just set fire to them. Use torches, fire staff, fire darts, anything, and you can just set fire to the den. It'll burn. Some spiders will come out, but otherwise the den will just get destroyed. And let me just eat. So 1 second. You know what I'm going to create here, don't you? There's only one food for Michael, of course. It has to be my honey ham. There we go. Let's just eat that up. And looks like we're getting a bit insane, but that's because we're playing with these spiders. And like I say, they do drain your sanity. So let's just throw a bit of taffy down. There we go. Pick that up. And again. And one more. Okay. Now, so let's talk about hunting. One of the best things to use if you want to loot these the spiders is actually just a normal... I'll show you. Let me just put one down. Is a normal trap that you'd use for rabbits, right? Now, because I'm spawning them in game, it's best to pick them up and put them back down again, because it's a bit weird out in game how that works. You sometimes they don't exactly work properly unless you actually pick them up and put them back down again when you're spawning them with the console. So if you're doing this with a console, with the lure console, just pick them up and then put them back down again. Let me just do a few more. Then I'll show you how it works. Okay, so pick these up and just put them back down again. Of course, when you're playing it in normal game and you're not using the console, just put them down normally and everything will be fine. You won't need to do this. Okay, so let's spawn some spiders. Let's spawn a few. Spider. And let's do a spider warrior. I think it's all one word, if I remember right. No, it isn't. I always do that. It's the underscore. Keep forgetting. Spider warrior. Okay, so let's get their attention. So I need to hit one. Watch that spider warrior there, if it does. Right, that should have got their attention. So run around your traps. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Just come up here. And just like bunnies, they get caught in the traps. Then all you do is go and pick them up. Silk. Silk again. Monster meat with that one. And another monster meat. And then you just pull them back down. And then you can do more spiders. Now, this works well because if you're using it to clear out, say, a tier 3 den, for instance. So, let me just spawn a couple more traps. And then I'll show you. Because you're going to need a few if you're going to do a tier 3. Because you've got to remember how many spiders there actually are. You're going to get 9 spiders in a tier 3. So let's put these down. Okay, and then we'll spawn a tier 3 den and show you what I mean. So, spider den underscore 2. And that'll. Oh, I meant to do a 3. Why did I do a 2? Doesn't matter. So we're gonna let them come. We're gonna hit one, and that'll bring out all its buddies. And then just run them through the traps. Plop, 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 plop. There you go. Easy as that. Come on. Nobody's got you. Let's have you in one of these. Up here. And there you go. That's it. So they all came out. We caught them all. Now all you do is just go underneath and just pick them all up and just collect your loot. So that's the easy way of actually wiping out a den. Because of course now you'd go back and you put all your traps back down, go back, get them to come out again, hit this one. And that's it. There's only this one left because they all came out when I hit the other one. And then you just run up and just kill it. Go on, die. And collect your spoils. So there you go. That's the easy way of seeing to that. Let me just get some taffy down me. Okay, so let's cover Spider Queen, fighting the Spider Queen. Now, the Spider Queen is slow. That is the one good thing about the Spider Queen, although she hits hard. But the hardest part about her is that she, that she takes your sanity so quickly and spawns other spiders very quickly. Now, of course, the tactic for fighting a Spider Queen would be usually to get help, as in pigs, beefalo. You can use swamp tentacles; they're a good one. You can also do bees, if there's like killer bees in the area, because once they attack, a bee mine, is a good way to get her attacked. Lead her near some bees, drop a bee mine, they attack her, other bees come out. So that can work as well by using bees. But to me, the easiest one by far is. Is it? No, it must be an underscore. That's if it's even this. No, it isn't. Okay, I've got to have a look. So it's blow dart. I didn't know this one. Pipe. That should be it. Yes. So we're going to do. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15. Now I'm going to do 15. And I think it should take 13. So it should take 13 blow darts to kill a Spider Queen. But we'll soon find out. So I've done 15 just in case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn a Spider Queen. And then we're going to get the blow darts on and start attacking. So let me kill this warrior. Put my blow dart back on. Oh, took it off. Sorry. There you go. Now, I did 15. And if you look, I've got 2 left. So it took 13. So there you go. There's your easiest way to kill a Spider Queen. If you know you're going to go and fight one, whip yourself up at least 13 blow dart pipes, and then just shoot the hell out of her. When one of the others come out, if you've created enough, you can always hit them with the blow dart pipes too, or just switch to your spear and kill the ones that she gives birth to. But just keep shooting her. 13 of those and she drops dead, and that is probably the easiest way to take her down quickly. Also, it doesn't kill your sanity because, of course, too close to her, 400 sanity a minute. This way, if you look at my sanity, it isn't even down. So it was the perfect way of doing it. And then you just pick up everything you need. Anyway, guys, that's it for sorting out the spiders and clearing them up. I hope it's helped you, and I'll do another one soon on something else. If you want one doing, just let me know what it is, and I'll get round to it eventually. So you take really good care of yourselves, and goodbye for now.